that constitute Sunnyside being a sanctuary city or a welcoming city? And
right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5.
Sunnyside officials are addressing concerns over new immigration policy. We have the latest.
Plus, from stolen signs to stolen slides, the Franklin County Sheriff's Office needs your help. We'll explain.
Also tonight,
probably 400 to 500 feet down the top. Yep, I got them. They're a little higher than they said. Yeah.
Also tonight, caught on camera, a miraculous rescue by air support near Stevens Pass.
And Stacy has a preview of our weather.
More cold weather on the way and big changes coming this weekend. More on the way. Your 5 o'clock news starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman. It's Monday, January 27th. New tonight and first at 5, the city of Sunnyside is addressing immigration concerns. They held a press conference this afternoon inside the Sunnyside Police Department headquarters. City officials, city council members, and the police chief were all on hand to answer questions about immigration enforcement that has begun.
Around noon Sunday, reports began swirling around social media showing an older woman being detained by law enforcement officials in the city of Sunnyside on the Fiesta Foods parking lot. ICE hasn't confirmed who those individuals are. According to several inside sources who wanted to remain anonymous, the couple was released a few hours later because of mistaken identity.
Our Emily Goodell will dig deeper into concerns brought up at today's press conference and what the city is saying about it all. That's tonight on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6. Yakima County Sheriff Bob Udell sent us a statement today on his stance on the matter. He said in part, quote, "In my 35 years with the Sheriff's Office, we have never enforced immigration laws and only have helped local ICE agents very infrequently to help officers and subjects safe." Does this mean people who do not have a legal immigration status escape responsibility for committing crimes? Absolutely not.
He went on to say immigration status does not protect people from accountability for state crimes. State laws have defined a very distinct line between local law enforcement for community safety and federal enforcement of immigration law, and our focus remains on local safety, end quote.
Governor Bob Ferguson signed his own executive order on immigration to help protect the children immigrants. The executive order creates a family separation rapid response team under the Department of Children, Youth, and Families. The goal is to support kids separated from their families due to the deportation of their parents or caregivers. That includes making sure those children have someone to care for them and can continue their education without interruption.
Above all else, what I want to communicate to the people of the state of Washington, who I know are feeling a lot of things right now, is we have a state of leaders at the local and state level who are very, very committed to defending your rights and upholding the values of all Washingtonians.
The governor says he expects the team's first meeting to take place by Valentine's Day, if not sooner. Switching gears now to weather. It's been pretty cold and dry lately, but get ready for a change.
Yes, that's for sure. And our Stacy Lee is tracking that right now from our First Alert Weather Center. What are we talking, Stace?
Well, more beautiful sunshine. We'll start with the positive, right? Those cold temperatures continue, but it's actually a very beautiful day today. Winds are light. The feels like temp is 31. You definitely want to keep that warm coat, the scarves, the gloves, all of that handy because we'll continue to see those cold temperatures. Temperatures around the area right now, some of us already down to freezing in Walla Walla. Some of the mountain summits like Battle Mountain cold, White Pass 32, and we're going to continue to see very chilly temperatures. I'll tell you our temperatures we had earlier today, but tonight look for temps down in the teens all through the area. So another clear and very chilly night. Tomorrow out the door, cold as you hit the bus stop, not warming up a whole lot, below freezing or right at freezing in the middle of the day and making it under 40 degrees for your daytime high. So let's recap. Clear and cold, dry through Thursday. There is an air stagnation advisory in place again. I'll get into those details. We have a storm surge system beginning Friday through Monday through our region. Could we see some lower elevation snow? That is a possibility. And also coming up this weekend, it is Groundhog Day. Is Phil going to see his shadow? We'll discuss that coming up. Austin, Wendy.
Thank you, Stacy. In the Hermiston area, numerous incidents involving guns led officials to execute a high-risk warrant. With the help of multiple units, Hermiston Police and the Oregon State Police SWAT team went to a home off Bridge Road early this morning. They arrested 20-year-old Alfred Herarte. He is now charged with unlawful possession of cocaine, with more possible charges coming. We are told he was taken to the Umatilla County Jail. We'll keep you updated as we learn more.
Well, the Oregon Liquor and Cannabis Commission is using product recalls for Rice cereal treat marijuana edibles sold under the name Elite XTRX 1x1. It's a crispy treat that failed to disclose the presence of butter, which contains the major allergen milk. The issue was first identified by the Oregon Department of Agriculture Food Safety Program during a routine inspection of a marijuana retailer. The edibles may have been sold by up to 19 different recreational marijuana retailers to consumers in the state from approximately May 2018 to January 2025. The OLCC is utilizing the state's cannabis tracking system to identify affected inventory and issue notices to retailers and other licensees to halt further distribution and sale. Columbia Basin College in Pasco is once again shining the light on human trafficking this week. This is video from last year's event. The CBC's Phi Theta Kappa Student Honor Society is hosting the 3-day awareness campaign to raise awareness about this serious issue of human trafficking, a critical problem affecting our community. Tomorrow at 11 a.m., students will join together to form a human chain. Custom pop sockets, swag, info, and hot chocolate will be provided to anybody who shows up. Then, all day Wednesday, there will be multiple interactive educational exhibits where you can engage with human trafficking experts. And on Thursday, a human trafficking film will be shown. Well, listen to this, and you're going to see this video in just a second. 3 backcountry skiers were rescued last week near Stevens Pass in Washington State after authorities in the area received an SOS alert from an iPhone, even though the skiers were out of cell phone range with no service.
They're probably 400 to 500 feet down the top. Yep, I got them. They're a little higher than they said. Yeah.
Wow, the skiers' rescue was caught on camera in a heart-pounding operation last Wednesday. Take a look at this. King County Sheriff Air Support released footage of the dramatic rescue as the air support unit hoisted the skiers up. 2 of the skiers had fallen roughly 500 feet. 1 had a broken leg and another a twisted knee and broken wrist. The 3rd skier wasn't hurt. All 3 skiers were rescued and brought to safety. Authorities say those skiers were treated at a hospital in Seattle. Wow. Well, tonight, authorities are looking for any sign of a stolen sign. The Franklin County Sheriff's Office and the Bureau of Land Management are on the hunt for a missing sign, the one you see here on your screen. It's the Juniper Dunes Wilderness Area sign out in northern Franklin County. It was near the Wilderness Area Gate on the eastern boundary of OHV area, but it's no longer there. Juniper Dunes is Bureau of Land Management-owned land just a few miles north of Pasco.
The area itself is split into 2 sections, basically. One in which it's acceptable to ride your off-road vehicles, and then the Juniper Dunes Wilderness itself, which is marked and fenced off, and no outside vehicles are allowed through that area.
The sign was on the wilderness side of the property. On the screen, there's an email and phone number for BLM law enforcement if you know anything about this. The Sheriff's Office says theft and vandalism of government property is a crime and can be costly.
Turning to local living, 2025 marks the 150th anniversary of the completion of the Walla Walla and Columbia River Railroad. The Fort Walla Walla Museum is celebrating by sharing the story of one significant feature outside of its building. That would be the Blue Mountain locomotive. During the winter months, the restored train car is covered up. But in honor of the anniversary of the railroad, the museum and the Baker Boyer family are working on a project to uncover the year-round event.
Putting up a roof and putting up better signage and creating a platform so people can walk beside the locomotive is one of the most important parts of this project and really what we want to see happen in these upcoming years.
Now, the Blue Mountain locomotive is the last of her kind. Of the 1,500 steam locomotives that remain in North America, fewer than 30 date to the period before 1880. Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald will have much more on the history of this train car. That's coming up tonight at 6 on Apple Valley News Now. And in the meantime, we are just getting started on this Monday. Still ahead, tax season is now in full swing.
Plus,
we need to stay focused on what we can control. That's our effort every single night. Sometimes it's not going to go your way, but, control what you can control.
That's right. We're looking ahead to this week's Kraken Game of the Week. Our Dan Hansen has what you need to know.
Also, Stacy is back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecasts. Before we head to break, though, it is the all-new Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app for your phone and tablet.
Yes, customized forecasts, save favorite cities, see sky cams, get school closures, road conditions, and a whole lot more. Plus, set up push alerts. Download today. It's free in the App Store. Just search Apple Valley News Now Weather.
Dinosaur Adventure roars into Kennewick. One weekend only, Benton County Fairgrounds. With life-size dinosaurs and massive family fun. Experience the thrill of the prehistoric age, featuring the ferocious T-Rex, Triceratops, Velociraptor, and more. Go on a realistic fossil dig. Take a ride on your favorite dinosaur. Bounce around in the prehistoric playground and a baby dinosaur meet and greet. Take an amazing dinosaur adventure. This weekend only, Benton County Fairgrounds. Tickets at dinosauradventure.com.
I'm a real wild one. Once in a while, we all want to go wild. We just need a little help. Meet a little help. The 2024 Ford Bronco Sport Wild Edition goes over any terrain, so you can go all out. Get a wild deal on a Bronco Sport today. Lease a 24 Bronco Sport 4x4 Wild Edition for just $299 a month for 36 months, only at your local Ford dealer.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Knowing these laws sets my truck wreck team apart. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the knowledge and experience to get you paid everything you deserve. Hit by a big truck? Our team knows truck wrecks and how to win for you. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Just in time for Valentine's Day, it's the Apple Valley News Now Love and Bloom Ultimate Collection Giveaway, where one winner gets this awesome love collection. Enter each day on the contest page at applevalleynewsnow.com. Thank you to these love-minded sponsors.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some. Gimme Some Bagels.
It's Operation Best Friend every Wednesday morning as we feature lovable pets from area shelters, all wanting forever homes. Operation Best Friend from Apple Valley News Now, As You Wish Real Estate Services, and Cross Country Mortgage.
Kraken, Oilers. It's Monday Night Hockey starting tonight at 6:30 on MeTV.
It is now officially tax time. The Internal Revenue Service opened the 2025 tax filing season today. It's accepting and processing federal individual tax year 2024 returns. During today's early morning opening, IRS systems have already received millions of tax returns from across the nation. The IRS expects more than 140 million individual tax returns for tax year 2024 to be filed. And that's ahead of the Tuesday, April 15th federal deadline. More than half of all tax returns are expected to be filed this year with the help of a tax professional. The IRS urges you to use a trusted tax pro to avoid potential scams and schemes. Also, taxpayers living in a federally declared disaster area may have a little extra time to file and pay federal taxes.
The Kraken Game of the Week, sponsored by Yakima Federal.
And of course, Apple Valley News Now, your local TV home to the Seattle Kraken. After being shut out by arguably the best team in the NHL, the Washington Capitals, the Kraken took out their frustrations on the Pittsburgh Penguins in their next game, winning 4-1.
How about that? It doesn't get any easier for Seattle in their next matchup, though. Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen has your Kraken Game of the Week.
Seattle faces Edmonton in their lone road game in a stretch of 10 games. The Kraken travel to Edmonton to face the Oilers in their second of 4 meetings this year. Seattle is 2-9-1 all time against the Oilers, with a 1-3-1 mark in Rogers Place. Kraken left winger Jared McCann continues playing good hockey as he enters the Oilers game on a 10-game point streak, scoring 1 goal and 9 assists, including multiple points in 3 of those 10 games. McCann says the goal in moving forward is focusing on having a winning record.
We need to stay focused on what we can control. That's our effort every single night. Sometimes it's not going to go your way, but, control what you can control.
Edmonton won 21 of their last 28 games, sitting in second place behind division rival Las Vegas. Kraken goalie Joey Decord is coming off the win against Pittsburgh, saving 28 shots on goal. That's the good news. The bad news is Decord struggles against the Oilers. He's never won against them, something he's looking to change.
I try to just be the same every day. I know if I just, play like myself and play like I'm able to, then I don't need to, elevate above what I'm capable of at a consistent level. So I just try to bring the same mindset, the same focus, same energy levels every single day. And if I do that, then, I feel like I'm able to put a pretty consistent game on the ice.
Decord says if he does that, he'll be able to remain consistent and help keep the puck out of the net. Head coach Dan Bylsma says in recent games, he's noticed a difference in the play of his team.
If we keep on this path, keep our play going in the positive direction, keep winning some hockey games, we'll find ourselves looking up in a good spot, or a better spot, I'll say.
Seattle looks to carry that positive momentum, as in the last 5 games, the team is 3-2, averaging 3 goals a game in that span. The Kraken and Oilers face off in Edmonton at 6:30 on MeTV. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Well, new tonight, the Walla Walla Emergency Warming Center is expanding their hours. The First Congregational Church made the announcement today as cold temperatures are expected in Walla Walla County and surrounding areas.
So starting at 7 o'clock tonight and until Tuesday morning at 7, the church will be open, but also again Tuesday evening at 7, January 28th through Wednesday morning at 7. There is also a plea tonight from local officials for volunteer staff. For information about that, you can check out the City of Walla Walla's Facebook page. Now, the Walla Walla Public Library is also open to the public Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It can be a good place to take shelter from the cold during the day.
Absolutely. And for other local shelters in our area this week, just go to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And speaking of those cold temperatures, it was cold this morning. Look at these temps around the area. Ellensburg at 12. We were in the teens all the way into Hermiston. A little bit warmer in Walla Walla, but 20 degrees still very, very cold. We're going to see similar conditions this coming morning as well. 34 degrees, Yakima Federal Skycam. Taking a look into Kennewick. The winds are light at 3. The feels like temp is already 31, so very, very chilly. Humidity at 59% tonight. Let's take a look at temperatures elsewhere around the area. Some of us already hitting that freezing mark like Ellensburg. Sadish Pass is cold. It's almost to freezing in Hermiston, at the freezing mark right now in Walla Walla. So very cold temperatures, and they're going to be staying that way as we track the cold. Now, the coldest air is over from southern Canada down into the Midwest area of those Great Lakes. But again, you see this big blob of blue. That continues to be our Arctic air pushing down. Our temperatures are running anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees below the average. We also add into that stagnant air, so not a lot of wind. So we have some air quality alerts in place until 4 a.m. on Friday. They extended it. The good news is we haven't seen terrible air quality in our region, but it is impacting a lot of our area. Here's our air quality right now tonight. We're only seeing some moderate air quality in La Grande area, out by Lewiston, but everybody else in the green tonight. Let's talk about that weather pattern. This is that upper level low swirling around a closed level low right around the southern portion of California into Vegas. That brought some much needed rain, also some mudslides, and we'll continue to see that impacting the weather down south. Not a lot going on in our area. Again, the biggest impacts are by the Great Lakes. Now let's talk about our change coming up. Wet weather is coming our way, a very slight chance Thursday, but check it out. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, there's going to be back-to-back storms coming into the region. Now, will this precip be snow? Will it be rain? Will it be rain mixed with snow? Well, pretty much any of that is possible. Here's the early snowfall forecast for you across Snoqualmie Pass. And why we point this out specifically is 10 inches Snoqualmie Pass. That's a lot of snow right across I-90. That could be causing some travel problems coming up this weekend. In the lower elevations, we could see a skiff of snow. Cabbage Hill, about 2 inches, less than an inch if we see any in this first storm. We're expecting the storm to ramp up, though, from Saturday through Monday in our area. And yes, we could see some lower elevation snow. Once again, as I said, temperatures very chilly tonight. Everybody down in the teens. It's another cold one ahead. Here's the 7-day planner. There's those really cold overnight lows. Daytime highs progressively start to increase, but look at as we head into the weekend and the first day of February. So good news, warmer temperatures, lots of moisture though coming our way. We've been kind of in a January drought, and that is going to end as we start the month of February. Here's what it looks like in Yakima. Right now we're seeing rain or a rain mix combination for the Yakima area on Saturday and Sunday, which by the way is Groundhog Day. Ellensburg going to see some rain showers as well. Could see a little rain mix with snow depending on the timing of those storms. We could see some snow falling, maybe an inch or so, maybe a little better chance of that in the Ellensburg area. Walla Walla looking wet as we head into February as well. Good news, look at temperature, slightly warmer. I know it's only the 40s, guys, but you know, a little bit better than seeing those teens every night. But again, teen temperatures in the region tonight through our area. So get ready for it, bundle up. But the good news, it's getting warmer, it's getting wet.
I'm
snow.
still not ready.
I know the kids all want to see some snow down here. Okay.
They do. My kids do. Your kids do too, right?
Yeah.
We'll keep that up to date. But again, travel over the passes this weekend could be tricky.
Ooh, that's a good point. Thank you, Stacey.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. We've got the spotlight up next.
Aren't you just a spoonful of sugar?
Young Sheldon, tonight at 11:05. Apple Valley News Now.
You get in a car wreck and call the insurance company and get nowhere. Stop wasting your time. Just make one more call to 853-2222. They can't ignore my demands to pay you all the money you deserve.
Call 853-2222.
The Pacific Clinic is a health, sports, and medical campus in Kennewick now accepting new patients for primary care. We offer patient-specific solutions for physical, mental, and emotional health concerns. You'll receive quality one-on-one time with our medical professionals and experienced support team. Begin your new health plan with today's best technologies and facilities for the whole family. Play hard, live well at the PC. Call us at 509-783-5465 today.
At US Cellular, you don't have to choose between a great deal on the phone you want and the phone plan that's right for you.
You can get both. 4 free phones of your choice and 4 lines for just $90.
Wow, kids, that's like us not having to choose between tickets to wrestling or that puppet musical.
We want a great phone and a great plan too, don't we, little guy?
Get both. 4 free phones of your choice plus 4 lines for $90. No trade-in needed. US Cellular, built for us.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off, plus a free thermostat on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See deal for details.
Just in time for Valentine's Day, it's the Apple Valley News Now Love and Bloom Ultimate Collection Giveaway, where one winner gets this awesome love collection. Enter each day on the contest page at applevalleynewsnow.com. Thank you to these love-minded sponsors.
Magical moments. Snowy adventures. Warming up. Making memories. A winter wonderland. The perfect close-by getaway this winter is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Find countless ways to play and plan your escape at cdawinter.com.
You get in a car wreck and call the insurance company and get nowhere. Stop wasting your time. Just make one more call to 853-2222. They can't ignore my demand to pay you all the money you deserve.
Call 853-2222.
Hey, our spotlight tonight comes from an Apple Valley News Now viewer named Caitlin Slater. She is a first-time softball coach for the Yakima Decision Clean and Sober Softball League. Her team's name is Hit Squad. They are looking for help with season costs, so they are selling raffle tickets right now, and you can get one. A $5 will get you a ticket, or $5 for $20. The baskets have gift cards and certificates for places all around Yakima, and the basket value on 2 of the baskets are over $200. You can buy tickets by calling her there on the number on your screen. Fees of nearly $1,300 are due by March, so help if you can. Have an idea for the spotlight? Just send me an email. We'll be right back with final weather next.
Schweitzer Resort on Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Dinosaur Adventure roars into Kennewick. One weekend only. Benton County Fairgrounds. With life-size dinosaurs and massive family fun. Experience the thrill of the prehistoric age. Featuring the ferocious T-Rex, Triceratops, Velociraptor, and more. Go on a realistic fossil dig. Take a ride on your favorite dinosaur. Bounce around in the prehistoric playground. And a baby dinosaur meet and greet. Take an amazing dinosaur adventure. This weekend only. Benton County Fairgrounds. Tickets at dinosauradventure.com.
My name's Will Enzi. I do the dock. I put stuff out in the store too. And I've been here for about 7 years and a half now. And I went over to Pasco, a big tall guy, Robert. I got introduced to him, and then he gave me the job. I like taking donations, and I like talking to people. I like the people come here, and yeah, this is a good place to work.
Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
For the greatest selection at the lowest prices, come to Cost Less Carpet.
As a general contractor, I bring my clients to Cost Less Carpet so they can see every option.
Everything I need is always in stock.
If it's trendy or new, I'm sure you'll find it here.
And their team of designers are so fun to work with.
It really is worth the experience.
I can find everything for my home or my client's home, no problem.
Shopping here is an awesome experience.
Cost Less Carpet, where inspiration and ideas happen.
Okay, y'all, we got 10 orders coming in.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. I couldn't slow down. We were starting a business from the ground up. People were showing up left and right, and so did our business needs. The Chase e-card made it easy. When you go for something big like this, your kids see that, and they believe they can do the same.
Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with the Chase Ink Business Unlimited card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
Just in time for Valentine's Day, it's the Apple Valley News Now Love and Bloom Ultimate Collection Giveaway, where one lucky viewer wins an awesome love collection, including a gold heart pendant, a beautiful floral arrangement, and certificates for wine, a river cruise, and spa treatments. Enter to win today and every day on the contest page at applevalleynewsnow.com. From Whitman Hill Winery, the Flower Bar, Water to Wine Cruises, Z Place Salon and Spa, Jewelry Design Center, and Apple Valley News Now.
Jade Elliott grew up in Richland, is a former Miss Tri-Cities, graduated from Washington State and reported news in Eastern Washington, most recently anchoring mornings at Apple Valley News Now.
Officials have also closed down the van.
Now, after anchoring in Salt Lake City and Seattle, she's back home to raise her family and wake up with you each morning. Jade Elliott, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good Morning Northwest.
It's great to be back.
From Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Always on your side.
And time now for our viewer photo of the day. Raphael sent this in. I believe that chicken escaped from the bird flu quarantine and was cruising Columbia Park.
You never know.
Thank you, Raphael. QR code on the right side of your screen. That's how you get your photo on the air. Thank you so much for sending that in. And you can also upload those photos on our new weather app. So check that out in your app store.
Oh my goodness.
You think it escaped maybe, right?
Flew the coop, so to speak. I don't know. That was bad. I'm sorry. We'll do better at 6. We'll see you then.
Good night.